So hi guys, and welcome to a very special video on the nature realm. You join me in Lamu Island, which is an extremely beautiful island just off the coast of Kenya, off the main city Mombasa, and this province is called Lamu County, and it's about 6.2 kilometers square radius, and it consists of many different islands that make up the Lamu archipelago, and it's characterized by its rich culture and ecology that hasn't been upset or fast forwarded in any way. Now this island is steeped in history. That's why it's been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In terms of the ecology, Lamu County is actually known to have some of the purest and whitest beaches in this part of Africa, and endangered sea turtles actually inhabit the islands, and there are many coral reefs, all of which add to the importance of the biodiversity of the area. Lamu Island is actually known to be the oldest and best preserved Swahili settlement in East Africa, and this can be seen not just in the local people but in the original architecture, that it's a fusion of Swahili, Arabic and Persian building styles, and you end up with these amazingly unique carved doors that make you feel like you've just stepped back in time. And the buildings themselves are made up of coral stone and mangrove timber, all harvested locally from the island. So because there are no cars on the island, the main method of transport is really just by boat to get from one side of the island to the other, or if they want to transport goods then they usually use donkeys, and everything else is just by foot really. So if you want to get around, everything's not too far to walk around. But in the old town, the buildings are so compacted and close together that the main ways that you travel between areas are through very tight and narrow alleyways, and so even travelling 100 meters or 300 meters is actually surprisingly difficult. After a long walk exploring the coastline for marine life, going for a swim under this boiling equator sun makes you realise and appreciate just how pristine the beaches and sea are surrounding the island. In comparison, the coastline of Mombasa, just outside the old Fort Jesus, has much more of an industrial history, yet it's still bustling with diversity. This banded brittle star is a close starfish relative and a stunning find, and just like its name suggests, it had actually lost a leg. It has an amazing water vascular system with fluid channels running throughout its legs, giving it its unique way of movement. The intertidal zone is also a major hunting ground for crabs like this thin-shelled rock crab, which was displaying some really vividly clear colours, with a black carapace speckled with green dots and really fine grooves running all along the back of the carapace. This guy was just scampering around from crevice to crevice, plucking algae and seaweeds to eat. Back in Lamu, these ants, which seem to be carpenter ants, are actually able to hollow out structures and sections of wood. This can be a real nightmare considering most of the structures on the island are made up of so much old wood. Nighttime in Lamu brings out some even more ridiculously amazing creatures, like this massive giant African millipede I found just crawling along in an innocent manner, just minding its own business. These guys can grow up to just shy of 40 centimeters long and secrete some really nasty chemicals if they feel threatened. Overall, the island is an intoxicating mix of culture, history and biodiversity, and the week that I went was the annual festival in which there are boat races, live performances and even swimming races, all with the intention of preserving the history and culture of this place.
So I am now back at my hotel in Mombasa. So we took a flight from Lamu Island back to Millepede, and then from there we took a shuttle back to Mombasa. So right now I'm in Mombasa, and Lamu Island felt like a step back into history, and the coastline feels like it's very much preserved. So definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you like the video. So I'll catch you guys very soon in another special video. Take care.